I said a hey, ha, a hey, a heb to the heb hop, and you don't stop or do it to you. I don't know the rest of the words to that, but hello! We are back on Our World Is Ended. And I pass the dev room and bring her to the lounge at the first floor. I pick one of the softer sofas and bring her down on it. Then I heave a sigh. Being her attendant is hard work. Clueless to the fact that she was just carried, Tatiana is continuing her nap, looking like she's deep in some sweet dreamland. Now I look at her again. She's pretty cute. I can understand why Unisan wanted to look after her. With that thought, I start to stand up, but then I hear a loud voice behind me, and I get blasted away by some powerful attack. After rolling on the floor a bit, I get up a bit and see an unfamiliar foreigner tower over me, staring daggers. The fuck are you? Apparently, this man just tackled me.
Stop! Hentai koi!
Stop! Perversion!
What are you talking about? As I become perplexed, Awari-san and Asano-san run into the room. They probably heard the noise. Reggie, what happened? Well, no, what's going on? It's an intruder, he just tackled me. I point at the mysterious foreigner. It's easy to tell the sight of him perplexed Asano-san. There's a shady man who showed up uninvited. She's obviously scared. Despite that, she valiantly stands before the mystery foreigner and glares into his eyes. Hey, you're not allowed here. Leave before I call the police. Wait, does he even understand us? What should I even say right now? Shut down. That's definitely not it. I can tell you that much. Well, if it isn't Yuri, it's been a while. Eh? You know this intruder? Whoa, no, Asano. That's just rude. He's no intruder. He's Yuri Davidov, Sharapov. Tanishka's dad. He's what? But what the hell, Yuri? Why are you tackling my part-timer? What got you so worked up?
You wanna know? You really wanna know? Awari's man just tried to assault my dear Tanishka. He's an outrageous pervert.
Yeah, I don't know why I've given him that voice. It's fun now. Yuri-san, Tatiana's father, points at me and raises his voice.
Awari, I'm well aware that you're a pervert, but I know you're no lolicon. That's why I felt safe in trusting Tanishka to you. Why would you ruin that by hiring this horrid pervert? Was my trust misplaced?
Man, I was half joking about the whole laying a hand thing. I didn't expect you to actually do it. My boy, you know there's so little go. I know you're a attendant, but you don't have to take your care for that far. Reggie, you absolutely suck. I always knew you're a bit of a lewd idiot, but I never thought you'd ever do something like that. She's so angry that she's as red as a hair. No, angry doesn't cut it. She's furious. You got it wrong. I wasn't having my way with it. Just brought her to the sofa, just like how Awari-san told me.
Yeah, just like you told him.
Oh yeah, Tanishka actually fell asleep in the middle of a meeting we just had. I asked Rage if you couldn't take her here. Tell me, did you only see him put it down on the sofa?
Yes, that's it.
In that case, Rage's couldn't clean. He just did what I told him. Though, if he tried to... I'm not even going to read that. Then I can't protect him. He's guilty.
Reggie, you did something like that, you suck. You're a lolicon perv. A lolicon perv scumbag.
I'm telling you, you got it wrong. Those are just what-ifs Awari-san thought up. I didn't do anything like that. Right? I asked Yuri to prove my innocence.
Well, it's true I saw you place Tanishka on the sofa. I thought you used some dangerous drugs to place the so you can have away with her. I guess...
Oh my god, it's fucking creepy.
Looks like a gravely misunderstood situation. Reggie, was it? My sincerest apologies.
He gives me a deep bow. Honestly, I'm still hurting from the tackle, but I'm no longer suspected of being a lolicon perv, and that's more than enough. It's fine, I'm just glad the misunderstanding is cleared.
Yeah, you never do that. I always believed in you, Reggie.
Well, that isn't a welcome change of outlook. I'd love to make her sit down and spend a while scolding her for the assumptions from before. I'm not sure if a person who believes in me would ever call me a lolicon perv scumbag.
That was, just kind of slipped, don't mind it.
She laughs it off.
Got a problem? Your own fault being misunderstood.
She realizes the odds are against her and gets mad at me instead. Oh, she's so saddening as a person.
My dear, she's sleeping face. She's adorable. She's sleeping. My girl's a real angel.
Yuri-san looks at Tatiana affectionately, clearly showing that he's a doting father. Though he looks like an attractive middle-aged man, it appears that he becomes quite a disappointment when it comes to his daughter. Anyway, Yuri, why are you here? It's not like there's summer break at the lab, right?
I came to Tokyo because of a scientific conference in Tsukuba. Tsukuba. Tanisha and I were in the same plane. We split up at the Asakusa station because she wanted to come here, but I was just too worried. I also wanted to say hi to you, so I changed my plans to come here.
I see. So this visit is just an extra. Well, you still went out of your way to come here. I welcome you with open arms.
Thanks, Sawari.
They exchanged a strong handshake. Now that I think about it, this is your first time in our base. Come, I'll show you around and introduce you to my people. We leave Tatiana and go to the dev room on the second floor.
Reiji, I heard shouts and sounds. I was kind of worried. Are you okay?
He is, don't worry. Just try to have his... What? You're despicable. Natsumi-san stares daggers at me.
You tired of your way, Tanyan? You're just really cute, but you can't do that.
Hold on, you're getting it all wrong. I set my innocence and glare at Wari-san. Stop joking around like that. They took you seriously. I need to get mad. Just like you just said, I'm just joking around. This guy is just so mean-spirited. Don't worry, you two. Reiji couldn't do anything like that yet. The last word is really unnecessary, but he just went and added it. What a nasty guy. This guy right here just saw him place Tanichika on the sofa. He misunderstood the situation and tackled him. He points at Yuri with his chin. Let me introduce him. He's Yuri Davidovich. Oh my god, Davidovich Sharapov. Why are there so many B's? Tanichika's dad.
Tatiana's.
Tatiana's.
Oh, Tanya's papa.
Now the introducible. First is Natsumi Yuki. She's Judgment 7's graphic designer. Hello. Her greeting is curt and cold, and very deep for a female.
Oh, so you're Natsumi. I heard you're Tanishka's natural enemy.
I'll just say that you heard right. She's as blunt and straightforward as always. Then there's a slightly colourful looking girl you already met. She's Asano Hayase, our sound director. We didn't greet each other yet. Hi. For some reason, she's also being unnecessarily cold. We already know that he's no stranger, but I guess she's still not quite sure about him.
So you're Asano. Tanisha told me about you too, particularly you're quite an unfortunate individual. Hold on.
Oh, hiccup. Well done, what's that supposed to mean? This doesn't even sound right. Damn you, Tatiana. You're getting punished when you wake up. She clenched her fist despite the girl's father being right in front of her. Yeah, she sure is an unfortunate person. The one who tried to have... Wari-san! Whoops, I mean the one you thought tried to... Still don't like it. It's part-timer Reiji Gozen-kun.
Oh, sorry again for that, Reiji.
It's fine, water under the bridge. Having a foreigner way older than myself repeatedly apologize to me puts me out of my comfort zone. I'm too small for this. And this is Yuno Hayase. She's Asano-san's sister, and has been a part-timer for nearly a year now. She's an important part of our firepower.
Hello, I'm Yuno. Tanya and I are good friends. I see. You're the one who always takes care of Tanichika. Sorry for all the trouble.
It's no problem at all. I love taking care of Tanyan. Anyway, that's it for the introductions. There's still one more, Iruka-san. How can you forget someone with such a strong presence? Alright-san, you have to introduce Iruka-san too. Trust me, I really don't. Following those implicative words, he faces the man in question. Right, Iruka? That's right, Sakai. There's no way Yuri forgot about me.
Oh, Umino, it's been too long. You haven't changed a bit, I see.
Umino?
You remind me of the days when us and the Wari used to play around. Good times.
Who's Umino?
What do you mean? It's him, of course. Yuta Umino. You're with him, and you don't know that?
Yuta Umino, aka Iruka-san, raises a weird voice. He sounds more desperate than usual. That is not my true name. It's a temporary name just for this world. I am actually Iruka number 2.
Alright, that's your character name, isn't it? Apologies.
Yuri-san doesn't actually seem all that apologetic.
Have you three known each other for long? I didn't tell you. We were on the same college.
That's right, Yuri was a guest professor. He's way older than us. But we still got along really well. Sorry, I read that and then I realised there's no than. He's way older us. We read together all the time. Good times, good times. Owari-san has a distant look in his eye. I can't see it through his glasses, but Iruka-san probably looks the same. Probably. He was originally a part of the Northern Scientific Research Institute in Hokkaido. He returned there before we graduated and is now the vice president there. Anyway, that's why he often leaves Tanishka with us. I see. I knew that Tatiana was the daughter of your friend, but this is the first time hearing the details.
I have a question for Tanya's dad. What kind of research are you doing in the Northern Scientific Research Institute, right?
She's an airheaded and innocent as always. Good timing though, I'm kind of curious too.
I'm vice president I have any years to uphold, but I will say what I can.
And so he starts talking.
The Northern Scientific Research Institute is otherwise known as Riken North. Now, you might think it's related to nation-funded Riken here in Tokyo, but it's not. It's a completely separate private lab. It focuses on calculation science, neuroscience, information computer science, predictionary science, artificial intelligence, and genetic engineering, among other things, being out for a total of 12 major sectors. Our philosophy, our core principle, is the separation of technology and industry, and the pursuit of the results of research in its purest. For example, we develop more human-like computers by deriving ad hoc hypotheses added to the heuristic-based computing methods without the use of algorithms and...
Basically, computers can make mistakes, right? That was one of our research themes back in college. Wari-san interjects.
Right. We're talking about how creating a computer that makes mistakes is far harder than creating a computer that's never wrong.
In the end, we know, I concluded that you can't make a computer that surpasses humans. Though that was quite a while ago. Honestly, I have trouble keeping up with the conversation. I'm only understanding it vaguely. What about Aruka-san? They say he was in the same college, so maybe you can understand them? I know to make incomprehensible settings, but even I can't help but admit defeat when faced with the difficulty of what you're talking about. Why is he making it sound cool? Whatever the case, he doesn't fully understand them either.
My dear Tanishka is helping me with that research. It wouldn't proceed nearly as fast without her. After all, her programming ability is simply divine. It's miraculous.
He smiles with pride.
Still, she's very young. It would be cruel to have her do nothing but help with adult work. That's why I wanted to give her the chance to do things she likes. By that I mean developing games for you. She's always looking forward to spending her breaks here in Tokyo.
I really wasn't expecting to be talking at him for so much. That's why I gave him that stupid voice. Now it's annoying even me. As a born genius, Tatiana has to help with serious adult work. Despite being just a middle schooler, she seems to be leading a much harder life than mine. And due to that, game development alongside J7 is very important to her. It's a way to relax. Now that I know that, I really wanted to have a good time here, though I would have preferred if someone else was her attendant.
Anyway, taking care of her during the summer break, Awari.
Yuri-san concludes the subject. It's only nursery, you know.
Come on, don't say that. Surely you know how lucky you are to be able to use your excellent brain for game development. Well then again, I'd say something similar about you. The fact that a man of your level is wasting time in game development in a place like this is heresy against your God-given talent.
The words man of your level and God-given talent are quite heavy. The fact they came from the vice president of a lab gives them lots of weight. It's pretty clear by now that Awari-san is an amazing person. However, Yuri-san also said the words wasting time on game development in a place like this. That belittles both the office building we spend so much time in and the game that we pour our hearts into. I don't like that comment whatsoever, but I guess that's how it looks to someone who spends their time on serious scientific research. While I try acting mature and ignore it, someone isn't able to do so. Unexpectedly, it's Natsumi-san. She makes a displeased expression and glares at Yuri-san. Wasting time on shitty game development in a place like this is far more productive than doing self-gratifying research that doesn't help mankind whatsoever. Wait, why'd you add shitty there? Also, when that comment Sarah's mood and ruined the whole interaction, it quickly becomes obvious that my worry is wasted.
Oh, you got me there.
He actually makes a full smile.
I guess I did go too far in my comments. Apologies.
And just like that, no moves are soured and all is well. I'm grateful for his maturity.
Also, now I think about it, this is quite a functional office. The compactors might help with your cooperation.
He's basically saying that it's cramped, but it doesn't seem like he's being malicious. curious, he walks around the dev room and stops before one of our desks.
This is your desk, isn't it, Omari?
Of course it is. The big-breasted gravity idol photos make it too obvious. Yuri-san is particularly interested in the NWG prototype placed on the desk.
Are these VR goggles? I see you're making something relatively normal for once.
I don't think I like being called normal. The NWG is a dream machine that will open the gates of the future. High and proud, Awari-san starts describing it. When you equip the New World goggles and activate my world program, you can modify what's displayed on the screen in real time. Basically, it augments what you see. When we complete this, all boring everyday scenery will be able to turn into the most invigorating fantasy in the blink of an eye. And part of me expected him to tell Yuri-san about the New World experience, but he didn't say a word about it. He probably wants to keep it a J7 secret until we find out how it works. But a certain girl here, so dense it's unfortunate, doesn't hesitate to say, "Oh yeah, Wari, you should tell me about that weird phenomenon. He's the vice president of a lab, so he might be pretty smart, right? Maybe he'll know the answer right away."
Weird phenomenon? Intriguing. Can you tell me more about it?
Yuri-san's look turns sharp and his expression becomes serious. My guess is that his researcher face. He reminds me of Awari-san when he's serious.
What was it again? New experience? First world experience? No, this is wrong. New world.
New sensation, first time experience. What? He raises his voice. By using these goggles in the program, you'll be able to experience what it's like to be a virgin guy on his first time. We're still developing it, but yeah, it's pretty exciting. The details are confidential though, sorry Yuri, you have to wait till the completion.
So it's just another perv project?
Yuri-san sighs and shakes his head.
Just having my dear Tanishka code your perverted programs.
He seems pretty serious about that. Suddenly I hear a sound from his pocket, someone's calling him. He takes out his phone, looks at who it is, and makes a stern expression. He doesn't even answer it.
It's from the lab. They probably just want to confirm that I'm riding Tsukuba. I'll be late if I don't get ready right now, so I'll be off.
What a shame. I had many more things to show you.
I'll be looking forward to the next time I'm here then. And I'll go wake up Tanya and it'd be sad if you left without saying hi to her. I won't feel good about disturbing your sleep, let her rest. Sorry for the intrusion, everyone. Goodbye.
Yeah, bye. The most annoying voice character I've made so far. He lightly bows and leaves the dev room. It feels kind of off that he came here to check on Tatiana, but left without even talking to her. Then again, I guess it's just a lot of the usual researcher. That's really hard to say for some reason. Right after Yuri-san walks out, Awari-san heaves a sigh. Asano, you should do something about how dense you are. Surely you could have known that I didn't want to tell him about the NWE.
No, I couldn't.
You gotta tell me that. Why would you even keep it a secret, though? Wouldn't it be faster if you just asked him? Well, probably, but I guess it's my pride as a programmer. I feel like I want to solve that mystery by myself. But you rely on Tatiana. Let me rephrase. By myself isn't right. I want us to solve it as Judgment 7. Tanishka is a precious member of this company, so there's nothing wrong with relying on her for this. That sounds like a spin, but I feel some conviction in those words.
Everyone listen up, I think our precious Tanyan deserves a welcome party. Let's have one this evening.
Ino-san raises her arm and makes that suggestion. Good idea, Tanishka will be doing a lot of work for us, so it's a good idea to make her comfortable. His motivations aren't laudable, but he approves of the party. The last J7 has arrived on the battlefield. If this isn't worth celebrating, nothing is. I'm down. I'll welcome a premiere of a song, composed, written, and sung by me, of course. Let's do that some other time. Yeah, your premieres shouldn't be wasted on a welcome party. Let's wait for an event where your songs are the focus. Well, you're probably right. That's still the show if I sang. It made me feel bad for Tatiana. My haphazard suggestion greatly pleases her. Looks like you already know that my songs are too unique to be used lightly. Oh, I do. Believe me. Not in the sense that you might imagine, but yeah.
よし、決まりだな。
Alright, it's decided. This evening we're having Tanichika welcoming party. Everyone becomes excited about the idea. Well, everyone except one. It's Natsume-san. She's making a grim look for some reason. What's wrong with her? I try to ask if she's sick or something, but then Yuno-san calls out to me.
Leave the preparations to me.
But it'd be really like it if you help, Reiji-kun. Yuno-san singled me out, so I'll just give all my all to help. Tatiana's napping, so I don't have any attendant work. Sure, I will. I'm still a bit concerned about Natsume-san, but I have to help out Yuno-san. So, I just nod. And I'm actually going to end this episode here. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like in the section below. And if you want to see more of this, do subscribe to the channel, as I try to upload every day. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.